We're back to Testimony Sunday, the third one. This one came to heart while I was away, and I guess God put this one in my heart for this Sunday because of all that's happening in the world. So this one is called I Woke Up This Morning. I'm testifying about a time when I went through a lot. But the stories will break all those things down. That's what the stories is about. When it got hard, I stayed. I didn't run. So this has a lot to do with that. This testimony has a lot to do with the story. So I'm trying to tell the testimony without giving too much of the story. I woke up this morning. That's the name of it. I woke up this morning. There was times when you would read where I was really depressed after losing my best friend, my lover, my child's father, my teacher. It was a lot. And I was very young. I was only 19, having a second child, our child. And I did not want to live anymore. That's what a lot of people do not know. I did not want to live anymore. So I won't get into details of it because, again, the books are detailed. So I won't get into too much details of that. But what I will say is I didn't want to live anymore. And every day that I woke up, no one knew this. No one knew this. I didn't voice this to anyone. I didn't tell somebody, oh, I don't want to live no more. I didn't voice this to anyone. These were my private thoughts. I would get up and I would be angry that I woke up, that I saw another day. Like, I won't get into the whys and the specifics again. All the details are in the book. But my testimony is I woke up for days, weeks, months, I think even years, mad that I was still alive without my best friend, my lover, my kid's father. I was just hurt, and I didn't know how to deal with it. I didn't know how to handle it at such a young age. The only way I knew how to deal with it was by not wanting to deal with it, which was by not wanting to be alive. Making sure the mic is on. So I wanted to escape. And my escape was death. Like, Lord, just take me. Like, I would ask him, just between him and I, to take me. Like, take me in my sleep, please. I don't want to be here. No one knew that. No one ever knew that. At the age of 19, going on 2 children, just losing someone, I did not want to live. And I would say this to myself every single day. And a lot of it came because I would see him in dreams. We would still communicate in dreams, and everything always felt so real, our conversations. So I did not want to wake up. I wanted to stay with him. And again, details are in the book. Dreams, what we talked about, what actually came to pass, all of that is in the book. Which is everything came to pass. So these were my thoughts. I did not want to live. Only God knew these thoughts. Moving along. So I try to go on with life because that's what we're supposed to do. So I try to do that. I try to go on with life. I eventually get with my last two children's father. I eventually get with him. And then we eventually have a child, our first child. 3 years after we're together, we have our first child. And then, which was ironic to me, right? Because again, 3 years after we had the first child, I got with him like 2 years after his passing. And 3 years after that, we had a kid. So 5 years is going by now, right? And then she starts to talk. So she starts talking kind of early, like almost 2. So 6 years go by. And then she really, but it was before she was really, really talking. So I would wake, no, I'm lying. She would come to me every morning, every single morning, from the moment that she can wake up. Our first child every morning when she woke up, she would come to my room and have her face like right next to me, like right here. And when I open my eyes, her face would be like right there, and I'd be like, okay. And she would be like, Mommy, you woke up this morning. And I was like looking at her with just aggravation and pissed off that she woke me up to tell me that I woke up. Or she would stay there and wait till I wake up. And when I open my eyes, I'd be like, you woke up? And it was annoying. And I couldn't understand why she was doing it. And she did it every single day until I got it. God had her do it because she was innocent. She wasn't even 2 yet. There was no way that she knew my story. She wasn't even born, okay? She actually got her name, Princess, is the child I'm talking about, because that's what Divine used to call me. But that's another story. Anyway, so she got up. She got up every morning. And every single morning, she would remind me that I woke up this morning. And I think that's why the Lord put this one in my heart. Because getting calls left and right about people being hospitalized, people not waking up, people passing, people not appreciating life when it's so precious. We're really not here forever. And that's what these videos are for, so that you can find your way and understand that God is real. There's no way that my baby at that time could have known my thoughts, my hearts, even what I went through. Like, these things happened before she was born. And the fact that years later is the reason why I started from that time, that era, is the fact that years later that she can tell me my thoughts is insane, and lets me know that it's only God. Because again, I didn't say anything to anyone. I would always sit and suffer in silence. So just sit there and hurt and just ask God to please take me every day, every day, every day. I just want to be with him. Please take me. And this was how God responded. So apparently, I had my plan, which was, I had my own plans, and God had greater plans, and this is obviously one of his plans. For me to have went through what I went through, survived it because he knew I would, and then be able to talk about it. And testify about it. So now those days, those hard times have become my testimony in hopes to help other people move forward in hard times and bad times, even